disappearing jellyfish, appearing stream. So, we had just seen Alana stroll boldly up to the four fine folks stood by the wooden fort and accused them of being horrible bandits. And having drawn her sword, she prepares to attack.
Wait, what?
What? That's
So-
not what happened.
Well, that's what I remember. So, Alana, you said, are you bandits?
Yes.
I
I've
have
read
read
about
of them in
bandits in a
books.
book before. Yeah. But you guys don't look like bandits. Are you bandits?
We
Oh,
wouldn't care anyway, by the way.
bandits. Break
We are
it.
friendly folk.
Oh. Well, depends what you call a bandit. We take what we need. But you look like you have what we need, and we have something you want, so I think we can do something equitable here. And when he says equitable, you can see he's pronouncing every syllable. Equitable. And they like look at each other very proud that they just said that, and nod.
Well, to be honest, I'm not exactly sure you know what we're talking about, like what we're looking for. So I think we're just going to be on our way.
No.
And you see
we
them
can-
like give each other a look, like they're deciding whether they should do
We
something.
can trade
And then they just
information.
kind of shrug and go, fine.
I stand up. No, we can trade information. We all talk from people to people.
Well, what do you know?
I know places where demon exists that you would want to avoid.
Well, it's very
As
simple
well,
to avoid
where
where
places-
the demon is. We just don't go outside. And he does like a, didn't think of that face.
But you will starve if you don't go outside. You won't get food.
Well, we could always eat you. You got a
Yeah,
fair
I
bit of
wouldn't
meat on
last
your
that long.
bones.
Are you cannibals? I've read about cannibals. You guys don't look like cannibals.
No, we're not cannibals. Oh, we're pulling his leg. Go on. Away with you if you have no money.
Wouldn't you like
Like I
to
said-
talk?
Like I said, we have money. We have 1 gold to trade for this information.
How about your sword? And the guy points at Alana's sword.
I don't have a sword. I have a mace.
Damn it! Does one of you have a sword? No, because the other two are hidden. Does he want a mace? Nah. How about
I
your
have a-
shield? And he points at your shield.
Alana's going to just shake her head.
Ah, well.
And if he insists, this is about to get real.
No, he just shrugs and goes,
I was
ah,
like,
well.
I can tell you a story of epic proportions.
Make a persuasion chest.
Can I use my advantage?
You can use your
I-
inspiration, yes.
Yeah, I wish to use my inspiration.
Bop, 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 bop. Okay.
Fuck.
So he goes, it'd have to be a pretty good story for directions.
I promise you, I can tell you the best of stories.
Okay, then.
I'm a legendary. Alright.
And the guy calls up to the wall and goes, "Hey lads, listen! He's gonna tell us a story!" And a couple of like the guys who are walking around the walls come and lean over, so they're like just standing on either side of the gate, leaning over.
Alright. I tell them a story about a certain god. About how she obsessed over knowing everything and the suffering brought onto herself as she could not hear music. And how she now first to destroy it. Can I roll a performance check?
No. With the persuasion, I think I already know the result that's coming here. So, like they listen, but you can clearly see from their faces they couldn't give two birds shits what you're saying. And before you even finish, one of them goes, no, we prefer coin actually."
I flipped him a coin, a gold.
He catches it and goes, "Yeah, I think 9 more of these maybe."
I don't have 9 more. That's all I have.
Well, shame, and he
It's a
puts it in his
sad thing.
pocket. He shoves it in his furry loins.
Alright.
He looks
Have a
at the
good
rest of
time.
you and goes, "Have you got any gold?"
Can you give us 1/10 of a description then, since you accepted 1 gold? and your asking price is 10.
Okay. Make a persuasion test, Alana.
Because if he doesn't, he's technically a bandit.
Okay, so he looks at you and goes, no.
And then combat starts. Nah, just kidding.
Do you want me to sneak attack him with the arrow to the face?
No.
You know what? Fuck it. Ilana gives
No.
you a signal.
No. What? Can I stop her from giving a signal?
I don't know.
No,
Describe
it's
what the
just
signal is.
It's just a hand gesture. She goes to like tuck her hair behind her ear, and it's a prearranged signal to get this shit rolling.
I mean, I don't think I know of any prearranged signal that you've discussed during your downtime, so I think that Raven sees this.
Ilana turns right around and she does what I did before and like draws her fucking finger across her
Oh my
fucking throat
God.
in the most obvious fucking gesture ever.
No.
Okay.
You're gonna kill us all.
So I think this will require an intelligence check from the opponent to see if he registers that this is a signal of some kind.
Please roll 1.
So let's see if this warrior knows. Not from you, Raven. It's for the bad guys, who are not bad or evil in any way. They're just, yeah. I think they know.
I hate my life.
So I think this is the point to roll initiative. So.
I get my sneak attack into the face first.
No,
Look,
no,
see?
no, you don't. The obvious signal is obvious, and a round of initiatives occur.
Oh, I tried.
I see what you're going for there. So there's 4 guys and 2d2 on the walls.
Will you give us tokens or something?
2d2.
Yeah, we need tokens to roll initiative, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Da-dum-dum-dum-da-dum. Da-dum-dum-dum-da-dum. And another one down, and another one down. So, we all like killing people. Killing
No,
people is fun.
we don't.
These are bandits.
I'm using that roll as my shot to get the guy that stole the gold.
Cool, that's fine. On your turn, you may use that roll as your shot to kill the guy that took the gold. So let's see. First we go here, and we go here, and we go dupe. Everything is good. Okay, cool. And then we scroll out a bit. I should stop talking. Yum.
As well, we attack. Or when it starts, I yell out, keep one of them alive.
So it's Carson and Alana that are like up close. So.
Yeah.
Yes. And by the way, to Twitch, to people who are watching, the reason why we're not using tokens is because some of our token arts have copyright issues. So we don't want this to get like DCMA'd and pulled and shit. So we're just using fonts.
I have a C for a character token. I don't know. It's a really fancy C, so it may be copyrighted.
Wee. So yeah, if you could click that, it'll be all good.
We don't have ownership of the tokens yet, so.
Yeah. Edit. Yeah. Just roll initiative the normal way. If you could, that would be grand. And Todd is Raven, I should.
Oh. Wait, what? No, sorry.
Raven.
That's my range.
Carson. Alana. Philly. A. B. C. D. E. F. G. Okay, so Raven is 23. Carson 10. Alana 16. Philly 21. And all the wonderful murderers that are going to destroy you.
Tears.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Satisfying sound of rolling dice. And number A, letter A, is the one that is responsible for taking the singular gold coin that has sparked this dispute. And let's see. Text. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And A and B are close. And sort by descending. And stream. Boop. How would look in stream? Can a stream see a thing? Stream should see a thing. And then okay. And then one. Okay. Cool. So, Raven, you get the first shot off, and you're shooting your bow at number A. Should probably put you like in adjacent squares so that you get the fancy sneak attack thing. There we go. So, with a roll of 12, stream can see everything okay. Should I do something like that or something? Who knows?
26 versus AC. Yay!
12 versus AC. Woo.
It's with advantage, right? Because he's still in cover. They don't know he's there.
He passed the intelligence check when Alana made like the garrote throat slice. I think there's. I don't think there's an advantage from firing.
I was gonna ask if he could make a stealth check to see if he's hidden from them. But whatever, it's up to you. GM's for you.
Intelligence test versus knowing he's there versus perception test and stealth knowing where it's coming from. Hey Raven, roll a d20. $17. Yeah, roll a stealth check. I'll allow this rules lawyering for now.
Praise Iron Jesus.
Cool. So, even though he like registers the attacks coming, he's still like preparing to strike Alana when your arrow punches through his chest. So I believe you get sneak attack for being a rogue and having an ally within, or is that only if you're in a certain distance? So ranged attacks with.
I believe it's as long as we're in 5 feet of him, or he's stealthed when he makes the attack.
If you have advantage. Yeah, cool.
Wait, the god
I
is
was
right
just
in
checking
front
if
of
it
us.
has a range, because in Pathfinder it's the old.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could roll your sneak attack damage and add it on.
Yeah. Fantastic. That's what, like 18 damage?
Do I add the dex bonus?
No, you don't. Not for sneak
It's already
attack.
added. It's in the 10.
No, he's talking about the sneak attack damage.
Okay, so that's a total of 15 damage then. If I
Are you
don't,
sure
if-
it's 18? You crit on because it's an advantage roll.
No,
Oh, so that's 17 then.
No, it's
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Anyway,
sorry,
it doesn't
it's
matter.
17.
So,
Sorry.
cutting to the thick of it, your arrow
Bad math.
pierces the man through the chest, and he makes a bloody gurgle, going "Wah!" and falls down dead.
Can Carson make a sleight of hand check to catch the gold coin before it hits the ground?
No, because Carson didn't suggest it. You did.
Uh,
So,
I'll grab it later.
Next up, we
No
have Philly.
worries.
What's the plan?
Okay, it's me, right?
That is correct, Philly.
Okay, I cast Mage Armor on myself, and I move 35 feet forward. Can I do? I can do both, right?
Yes.
Yep. You're a wood elf,
Mage
right?
armor
So,
is your action, and then I think you can make 35 because you're an elf, right?
Okay.
Thanks, Kev. Good
How
work
do I
on
move?
saying what I said.
How do I move my token?
Just
Sorry,
draw an arrow
I'll
to where
stop
you want
back-
to go. Cause,
I'll stop
these are
backseat
just
Jamie.
names.
Okay, so it's 35 here.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
So you sprout out from the bushes and shroud yourself in this magical aura of protection and run forward.
Okay.
So the guy on
That's
the,
my
at the
turn.
wall lets out a cry of alarm and goes, "Ah, fuck!" and then tries to kill Alana. Do. So one. Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. So he has disadvantage and advantage. Excellent. So he throws the spear at you, Alana, from atop the battlements of this palisade, and then ducks down behind the rough wood. The spear slams into you, and you feel pain.
It
pulse
still
through your
slams
chest.
into me anyway.
Yeah.
Even with the luck roll, it still slams into me.
I don't know why you're rolling lucky.
It's a feat. It allows me to
Reroll a
reroll
dice you
their
roll.
attack. No, it
oh,
also allows me to reroll attack. See at the very bottom. You can also spend 1 luck point when an attack roll is made against you.
Well, fancy that. Carve on the side of my.
But it hits
Remember.
me anyway, regardless.
Of course it does. You should know better than to try and luck your way out of this. Anyway, so it slams into you, and you take 3 points of damage as it cuts into you.
Alright.
What is your max health, by the way?
10.
Cool. And the one on the other tower does the same thing, but to Carson. Doop. Oh, so close. That was almost a 20. I see you there, 3D dice. And Carson, with your AC of 10, I believe?
Yeah. So
You get hit with a spear for
Alright.
7 points of damage, and
Oh,
that one too ducks down behind the battlements. What's your max HP?
11.
Excellent, and then it's to Alana.
Alright, so Alana shouts as she gets hit by this spear, this glancing blow. And in fury, she takes a swing at B with her mace.
Go for it. So B is like, "Oh no, Schwadefalala, you have killed my friend. I am very unhappy." And your mace slams into his face, ruining his day, some might say. But others might say it slams him in the skull, blood spurts out, and he collapses to the ground in a crumple.
Alright, and then as this sound of his skull getting crushed, it reminds Alana of this story where this group of adventurers fought this party of bandits. And in it, one of the clerics used a spell, and she tries to remember the words, and then she says the words that the cleric said in the story, and she casts Sanctuary on herself as a bonus action. And then she will move to this square beside C.
Draw that. Draw an arrow. Ping it. This one?
Yes, that's correct.
Excellent. Cool. So, Carson, what do you do? You've like been
Uh,
struck by a spear. The two guys that came out to friendly visit, lie dead in the dirt.
are there any cover close to me?
Not really. I mean,
Oh.
you're looking at a fort atop a hill, and the cover is available to the defenders of this fort, but the hill itself is pretty barren and like just open.
Alright.
I mean, there are the
Alright.
bushes which Raven and Philly was hiding in, but they're not exactly cover.
So I lose my jolly smile, and I reach out my hand, and from my palm emerges an eye, which shoots a purple laser beam sort of thing at E.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, sorry, I'm really new to this. Wait, is that? I don't know, that's not good.
Cool. So you hit, like, E like grabs another spear from atop the palisade, looks up, and he's just about to throw it when you like slam him with this blast, and you see him like go, "Ah!"
I would also like to move back a bit, if I can grab my token. I can't grab my token.
No, you
Oh,
can't. Just draw an arrow to where you want to go.
the farthest back I can. Behind Phil, if I can.
Boop.
Yeah,
Sure.
okay.
Okay. So D tries to attack Alana and makes a Wisdom saving throw against the DC of
14.
okay.
Come
And
on, dude.
then stabs you most vehemently with a stabber. Okay. So he like tries to stab you in the back, and his buddy like backs him up, and they're trying to like sandwich you between them, but you manage to avoid a blow upon your person. Your mace managing to bat the spears out of the way. The other one repeats the procedure. He tries to attack you, and then he does. He thrusts his spear at you, using his ally to his advantage, and doesn't do a very good job. F steps up to the wall, attempts to attack Ilana.
1 minute, please.
Failing, and then has to directly attack against someone else. So like you see him like step up, and he raises the spear, and he's going to hurl it down at Alana, and you just see him like go, "Ugh!" And he looks like he really wants to do it, but and then he tosses his spear far, trying to hit Philly. Warp. So his spear like sails out across, and it like sinks into the ground somewhere. Philly with mage armor, yeah, you're safe. Because your AC is now what, 15?
Yes, 15.
Cool. And B is deceased. So Raven, it's your go.
Are there any guys that Raven gets a sneak attack against with his bow?
C and D.
Both at C and D, yeah.
All right, so Raven is going to shoot D.
Kev, man, Kev.
Sorry.
Yeah, Raven's going to shoot D. That way, Elena's got more space to
Go for it.
do whatever she needs to do. Just a sec, I accidentally closed my sheet here.
Can Alana see anywhere up to these towers? Like, is there any steps or anything? I guess she can't see it from this angle.
From this angle, no. So you shoot D, and the arrow thunks into him. Roll sneak attack. What's your dexterity, by the way? It's like 18?
Yep.
Yeah, cool. So you like slam your arrow into him, and he like gives a brief gurgle and dies. He's like, "Glaw!" Gurgle, 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 and is deaded. He's very sad about this, but not much he can do realistically about being dead. And do you do anything else?
No, Raven's just trying to stay more or less hidden so he can give Elena support fire.
Okay. Doop, doop, doop. Cool. As a point, Raven, do you have the feat which gives you super long range on your bow attacks?
No, I only have the 1 feet, and that makes me super observant.
Perception, yeah. So you probably want to inch forward 10 feet just so you don't have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Okay, so I'll move.
The short range
I'll
for
move
short
forward
bows,
then.
80. Cool. Oh yeah, I should probably do that for you. Boop boop, because I've given you crappy tokens. And Philly, what's up with you? Like, Carson has just fled behind you, bleeding heavily. Your assault upon this small force is going quite well.
Okay, so Philly waves his hands and he casts a magic missile.
Okay.
Let me roll them. I don't
Nice.
have.
So, who are you targeting? Are you splitting up these magic missiles, or are they all going
Yes.
into one?
I'm throwing one at C, one at F, and one at E.
Okay. So
I shall
C, F, E
keep
in that
one
order?
alive.
Do I have to make an attack roll?
No, you just roll
Oh.
a d4 plus 1 3 times.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so you slam. What do these missiles look like? Describe them to us. Describe this casting.
So they grow very brightly and they are extremely fast. There are 3 pulses of magical energy.
Okay, so when you hit E, he like crumples down dead. When you hit the other two, they're like, okay, but you can tell like this isn't going how they expected, and there's a bit of worry perhaps creeping in, and they're yelling out, "They're witches, demons from the wastes!" Do you move at all?
I stay where I am.
Okay, and G. What does G do? I think G goes and makes a roll. And the answer is G like stands up and yells out loudly, waving his spear over his head, "No more! No more!" And then he like turns back into the fort and goes, "We need help!" really loudly, and then disappears from atop the wall. Alana, what do you do?
I can't see G anymore,
He ran away. He's ran off the board.
but he's still within range, right?
He's somewhere, but he's not there.
Is he indoors or is he still outdoors running towards
Outdoors,
like cover?
there's like beyond the palisade wall is just like open ground.
I
And
don't know.
Like an inner.
I don't know
palisade
that
and then a
much
fort on a
about.
hill.
Sorry, so your mechanics, you can tell me, you're the GM. Would an attack of opportunity count as protected by Sanctuary?
I believe so, because I think it's just any attack made against you. I'll
Okay.
check the specific wording, but in lieu of a rule that says otherwise, I would say yes.
Okay. Then Alana just steps away from C, drawing an attack of advantage.
Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or yeah.
Yeah. So she moves diagonally southwest of C, drawing an
That's
attack of advantage.
southeast.
Sorry, southeast.
Okay. So you see him like try and strike at you as you flee, but you're just like protected by this holy aura.
Right. And then Furious, like, I don't even think she realizes she's casting something, but like Furious, she just shouts after the bandit. And she doesn't realize this, but she actually shouts in Celestial, so no one can understand her. And she says, "Bandit, coward, don't you flee!" And then she like points her finger at the bandit, and then casts.
Command, I'm assuming.
I'm going to use the inspiration for this. So it's an advantage card.
I'm assuming you're casting command, right?
No, guided bolt.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, it hits the fleeing man in the back, and he just explodes. Like little chunky giblets rain down around, and he dies. He's dead.
All right. So Alana makes her way like slightly into the fort, and she's going to look for a way up to F. So like there.
So, like, as you make your way into the fort, you can quite clearly see there's like a little stairway here. I'll draw it in for you.
Because that's 10 feet, 15. Yeah, so I guess she can make it halfway up the stairs. Like there.
10, 25.
Oh, I can
You
move
can
one.
get to the top, can't you? You've got 30 foot of movement. Like 5,
Yes.
25, 35. Well, there's a corner, I guess.
Yeah, so it's up to you if the corner counts.
Well, I guess the corner counts because you'd have to cut across it. Yeah, you can get
Right,
to
so
the
I
stairs,
get up
but
to the
not
top of
them.
the stairs.
Okay.
And then I shout, "Drop your weapons, bandits, thieves, the evildoers."
Cool. Carson, what do you do?
I run back another 30 feet.
Okay. Another 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. You flee past Raven.
Yeah, and then I turn around and do the same trick as I did before. At F, just to be a bastard trail now.
At.
F.
Okay. Eldritch Blast. Range. Yeah, totally. Cool. So you slam a bolt into F, and he staggers.
I have like spell sniper too, so I get like double range.
Okay. And nice to see so many people taking variant humans.
Plus F doesn't even get advantage for cover because spell sniper ignores cover.
That is true. Thank you for reminding me about that. But in this situation, it doesn't matter. Like the
Yeah.
bolt of energy hits this burly man, and it like goes ah, and like staggers back. D is dead, I believe. C, seeing this like horror, retreats inside the fortification. Do. And F yells out to Alana, brandishing his spear. You speak words of peace, but you kill those who flee. Die, coward! And he attacks you.
I didn't tell you to flee. I told you to drop your weapons.
And he strikes out at you with the spear. Raven, what do you do? Oh, I should probably... Yeah, not that. Yeah. And Raven, what do you do?
Who's like trombones are we hearing or something in the background?
Who knows?
Sorry,
Who knows?
it's my brother. He's playing a French horn.
Oh yeah,
Can-
yeah.
Sorry about that.
So
I think-
you can.
So
I think he stopped.
think-
go for it.
I think you can switch to
Oh.
push to talk when you're not speaking. That's fine.
Okay. I'm
Wow,
gonna do
look at that attack.
So,
Wow.
just as this man strikes at you, Alana, you like push aside his spear, and then an arrow shoots him through the throat. Philly, what you do?
Okay, so the only one left is C, right?
Yeah, and sees like solid cover, like no line of sight out of the way.
Okay, so I'm going to have to move forward. So I move here
Hang
where
on a
I'm
second.
pointing.
Oh, sorry, I was checking stuff.
And I think I can't do anything else.
By the way, the overlays in the Twitch things are off.
Yeah, I know. It's because someone's not in the chat.
Oh,
which,
okay.
Which has been recalled, which is what's working on. I'm on that, Kev. I'm on that.
Right.
Thank you.
Can I hit him from here?
Yeah, but he's got pretty good cover. But you can make an attack and see what you get.
Okay, so I'm going to use Firebolt. You see, Firebolt. I don't know what. Firebolt or Fireball? I don't know. Let me see. Firebolt. Okay. So firebolt, where is it? Here it is. Okay, so I just roll 1d10. Okay,
Attack roll first. D20.
okay. Okay, so roll.
Meanwhile, Todd, you back?
I am, thank you.
Cool. Okay, now I can get rid of the hide the bad. Okay, cool.
So, where is it? Major. So, okay, I'm just going to roll a d20.
That's grand.
Okay, 17 plus 2, I think. Plus 2 or plus 3. See.
Yeah, with the 17, you easily hit this dude. Roll up your damage.
Okay, 17 plus 2. Okay, so roll 1d10. 10.
Yeah, you like he hides behind the tower and he's getting ready to make a break back to the main fort, and you just like blast him with a bolt of fire and he immolates and dies. Okay, so that's the end of the combat. Everyone is dead. Okay, so you've captured essentially the outer wall of this Motte and Bailey like fortification. The guy who tried to flee is dead. The rest of them are all just lying down, corpses beyond your merciless bloodshed. What's the plan?
I go and pick up my gold coin.
You easily find your gold.
He was shouting to guys inside, so Raven's going to go up and look at the huts. Are there people in there?
There aren't any. There aren't huts. There's an outer wall, like a kind of rough circular outer wall with this ditch around it with the pikes facing outward, and then there's kind of like a hill at the center that looks like it's kind of been like built up, so it doesn't look like a natural hill. Like if you've ever seen a Motte and Bailey style castle, you'll know what I'm talking about. And on top of that, there's like a smaller circular wall around a large wooden building which looks out over this. Do you guys know what I'm talking about with a Motte and Bailey?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're getting at.
Cool.
I don't.
Let's assault it. It's basically a tower. Let's assault the tower.
I make it known that I want one person alive as sacrificial material later. So please keep that in mind.
Can we check for loot?
Yep. So do you want to like pause for a moment and rummage through these blasted and destroyed corpses?
Maybe we should do that later, so they don't have time to prepare.
Okay,
As much time to prepare.
let's do that.
I cast Armor of Aegithus while we walk towards them.
That's the one I'm looking at. Okay, cool. Cool. Give me. Cool. Okay, so where were we up to? So you cast Armor of Aegithus upon yourself, Carson, and you feel this spectral frost falling over you. Now, what do you do? Like you can clearly see out across the open ground that the people on the inner kind of wall are alerted. They're kind of like shouting shouts of alarm and such.
I'm definitely not going first, so I wait for everyone else to go and I follow.
Okay, so you're pressing on inward.
I don't know. Do you want to press on inward?
What's the distance from the wall to the tower? Like, could I stand on the one of those little towers by the gate and shoot the guys that are in the Bailey?
Probably. I mean,
All right.
it's not like a massive thing. It's like a small fort. I'm doing a doodle kind of thing. So,
How many guys are there? Do we see?
Give me a perception test. Okay, so you can see a couple more people, but you can't really tell that well. You can see at least 3 people standing by the upper wall on the main entrance.
All right,
So,
I'm just going to take them because if we leave them, they're just going to attack us. So I will just get up onto the tower and start sniping.
cool. So, do we want to go back into combat rounds? Position yourself. Oh god, what's happened there? Someone's dropped
As
again.
far back as I can. We're still in range.
Hold
position.
back. Well, hold on while we get. Who's dropped? Kev's dropped. Okay, hang on.
Shall we restart the call?
Yeah, hang on. Restart the whole call. Okay. No, we're still waiting on Kev. Kev seems to have dropped. For those loyal people on chat, don't worry. We'll resume show soon. Honest, we will. Believe me. Believe me. You're quite right, Kevlarnet. Skype is so balls.
Don't talk about balls.
At a time like this.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Since that recall when Todd dropped, like my mic hadn't been working, I couldn't get it to work again.
Oh, you're back now, but there we go. Okay, everyone's all good. So let me just show the wonderful drawing that I did to the amazing stream, so they can be like, "Oh my word, that is so pretty! Look at that castle." See the amazing drawing, peoples? Yeah. They're like, I can hear the shouts of amazement now. Okay, so if you like, I'm getting kind of sounds like you want to press the attack on this like little fortification. So if you like position yourselves anywhere on the outer wall near the gate where you want to start this fight off, and we'll go from there.
How many can we see?
Raven spotted like 3 near the main gate, so that would be.
And the main gate is, can you ping it?
Yeah, I can. Ping. Stop.
Awesome.
Like you see, there's like the 2 towers by the outer gate, and then a little path leading up the hill. Like I should probably also do the hill itself. So like if you're not following the main path, that kind of area is difficult terrain for pressing up the hill. So if you position yourself in and around the gate area, or as far back as you wish, and we'll start off combat again.
Okay.
I think Alana is checking out this dude's like pockets when this all goes down.
I'll wait till whenever everyone else is placed.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the point. Yeah, Philly, I can't move all your tokens. I forgot about that. Whew. Right, so you're moved.
If you can put Raven on the south tower, that'd be great.
Boop. Cool. This is what I get. And Carson, are you going with them or are you?
Behind Raven.
Okay. So if you could all be so kind as to roll initiative again, and we'll start this off. And Eleanor, you want to be there. So Eleanor and Philly, it looks like you're trying to assault the main gate while Carson and Raven provide support from beyond. Okay. Let's see. Where am I looking for?
We're hearing someone's breathing quite audibly.
Oh yeah, breathe louder. Mm. Okay, so A, B, and C, they're all up on the little fortification tower.
Carson and Todd, what are your dexterity?
-1. I rolled it
My Raven's is
Philly.
18.
Okay, so you go ahead first, and then I go, and then Carson.
Carson. 15. Cool. or I'll just do you in whatever order the turn order
Oh.
sorts you in.
Okay.
Okay. So. Sorry, I know. What do we got there? Boop-a-doop-boop-boop. Doop-a-doop-boop-boop. Doop-a-doop-boop-boop.
Is
Okay.
there a gate to this main gate? Like, is it?
Yeah. Like, you see the kind of area that's all where they're standing on top of. There's a gate there. I can draw the doors if you want in a different color,
Okay.
just so it's
And
bit-
how high is this palisade?
8 feet maybe.
Okay.
It's like tall enough that you couldn't like grab the top of it with your fingers if you stretched up, but not so tall as to be like it's not like a massive wall of doom and destruction. It's rough-hewn timbers struck into the ground. Okay, so Raven, once again, it looks like you're the first one to shoot first. Go for it.
There we go. I'm shooting at C.
Go for it.
Did the roll show up?
Yeah, it does.
Yes, I think.
So you let off a shot and it like thunks into the wood. Carson?
I shoot at C as well then.
Okay.
Oh wait, does anyone have a ranged weapon?
What the people on the walls? As far as you can
Yeah.
tell, they all have spears. You can't see a
Alright.
bow amongst them.
Alright, I shoot at C as well then. Sorry, I am very bad at this.
That's okay. Okay.
No,
So you
walk. Yeah.
you blast the guy in the chest, and he like staggers back and tries to reassert his dominance of the cover that he's in, and it's just like pew, and he's like, "No, my cover! You shot C." Yeah. Cool. And Alana.
All right. Well, I guess this entire thing. Do I still have guidance? Sorry, not guidance. Sanctuary. That's my question.
No. You
That
cast
would
Guiding
depend.
Bolt, which is very much an attack. No,
Alright,
you do
so-
not. You'll note that when the guard, the guy F attacked you, he didn't make a roll. You no longer have Sanctuary.
That sanctuary was a minute.
Lasts until you make an attack. It's broken if you attack. Sanctuary is a non-violent spell.
Oh wow. Okay.
So
you're
good,
right, I
Kevin.
didn't
So
notice.
good.
Yeah,
Sorry,
sorry, I
sorry.
missed that.
I mock
Uh,
you incessantly. Carry on.
Oh fuck. Then in this case, this is gonna get dicey.
Well, you're the guys that attacked the four. I'm just the person who does random encounters. Carry on.
All right. Give me 1 second. Okay, fuck it. Alana runs towards the wall, and as she does so, you start hearing this strange music that's copyrighted, so I'm not gonna sing it.
You can sing
and then,
less than 5 seconds of it. I
and
believe
then,
is the ruling.
She whips out like a grapple hooked rope from her backpack, and she starts whirling that shit, and then she like throws it at the top of the gate, and then she starts using the rope to climb up to meet them, to jump
Okay.
into their threatened space.
Okay, so if you could be so kind as to make an attack roll with your grapple hook. Are you proficient in the use of a grapple hook?
Is there a grapple hook proficiency?
Well, let's just go. Are you proficient in a climbing kit?
No.
Then straight up dexterity check with no proficiency mod. So d20 plus dex. Cool. So you rope this grapple hook over, and it's nice and sturdy. Throwing the grapple hook takes your action, and getting up to the
And
wall takes your
move.
movement. So,
Well, getting 30 feet up to the wall is my movement, so I can't
Yeah.
go anymore.
so let's see.
I'm about to go down, guys. You guys better kill these guys.
Two. Okay, so A pulls out a knife and like cuts off the top of the rope where your grapple
Oh,
hook is
come
attached,
on.
and it like goes flop. It doesn't really go flop; it just falls on you. Philly, what do you do?
Okay, I Can I try to break the gate?
You can attack the gate, yeah. Like,
Okay.
it
Okay.
certainly has a number of hit points and an AC, which I should totally find.
Okay. While
By
I
the
do
way,
that,
is the
I
gate
roll
wood?
damage. What?
Is the gate made of wood?
Yeah.
Alright, good to know.
GM stares at things and stuff and makes noises. But yeah, so if you make an attack roll and a damage roll, and I'll.
Okay. So it's 1d20 plus 2. Okay.
Okay.
6.
So what are you attacking with? Fireball?
Yes, fireball.
So you like fling forth a bolt of fire and it slams into the wood of the gate, and you see a small fire start to smolder where it's like blasted some wood off, but the majority of the gate looks fine. Unless your plan is to set it alight and then wait for it to burn down, it doesn't look like it's damaged at all. Okay.
Okay.
C hurls a spear down at Eleanor. I believe this bounces off your shield. Like, you hold up your shield as the rope comes down and it, like, skitters off. And another one hurls its spear down at you. That's B. And then we're back to the top of the initiative. And a new foe appears. Eleanor, can you please make a perception test with disadvantage?
Sure.
Because of the, like, noise of combat, you're not, like, totally hearing everything as well as it should be.
I totally hear.
Okay, so you can hear the sound of people beyond the gate, not on top of the wall, but down at ground level. And
How
you
many
think,
people are we talking about?
with a 20, I think we're thinking more than you can count on one hand, but perhaps not more than you can count on two. And you hear the sound of a heavy wooden beam being lifted.
Okay. Shit.
Okay, I'll put that below Philly. I'll be nice. Why not? Where are you? So the rest of you, Carson, Raven, and Philly, but not Eleanor because you're like right up against the wall. You see someone stride up onto one of the towers of the large, like, well, the central fort, like, wooden building tower thing, and you can see that he's holding a bow. He's like in not crenulations, it's barding, isn't it? You get that like wooden, like, where it has like the arrow slits and stuff. But it's not like a very neat and tidy one, but it's quite well defended. You can clearly see it's got like a narrow bit, and he begins like screaming down at you, "Invaders shall die!" Raven, what do you do?
Ilana shouts back, "Bandits shall die!"
I'm shooting at D.
We should retreat.
So Raven,
Probably.
what do you do?
Yes, we should, out of character, we should probably get the fuck out of here.
Let's just get some more experience points before we do. No.
We
Just
barely
kidding.
get any for random kills, so...
I know, it's the
true.
best. It's almost as though
It
I
was
put
too
that in
bad.
place to stop this kind of...
Uh,
I love it. I love it, man. It's the best.
Okay.
So, Raven, you let off a shot at D, and you don't have like sniper or anything that negates cover, yeah?
Nope, I don't.
Cool. So your arrow like thunks into the thick barding protecting this guy with the bow, and you can see him like targeting you. He's like drawing back his arrow and getting ready to shoot you in the face. Carson, what do you do?
I shout run at Raven, but well, all right. I guess I shoot a beam of purple eldritch energy at the bowman.
Okay, so
Yes,
you start sniping the guy who's hiding behind heavy cover. No!
But I ignore all cover.
If only.
I do.
So
Left
yeah,
Wow.
cover,
you
I
like
ignore.
slam him, like your beam punches through the barding and like slam him in the chest, and you see him like stagger back, and he's like, oh, but not dead, not dead.
All right, and then I run behind Raven.
Okay. Like, just as a point,
Yeah.
like if you run behind Raven, you're actually worse off than if you stay where you are, because where you are, you've got like the cover of the wall kind of tower thing.
All right. Okay.
Whereas if you run behind Raven, from Dee's perspective, you won't have cover. I mean, you'll have Raven, but I mean, I'm not gonna count players as cover because Raven dodges out the way and it hits you instead, and everyone's sad. Anyway, Eleanor. Is it? No, it's
Alright,
Alana,
so
isn't it? It's
Alana,
Yeah.
Alana palms like a flask of oil from her pouch and just throws it at the blaze that's already on the small fire that's on the gate.
Okay. Roll a d20.
It's point blank range. Come on.
No, it's to see whether it's good or bad. Okay,
Fuck.
so you throw this flask of oil and it shatters
Keep it
on the small fire and it just smothers it.
Oh, come on. Okay, then she just backs away then. I'm gonna move back to.
And
gonna move back to Fiona.
Raven, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, is it like set in stone?
Yeah, I got to pick up my kids from school. But
Couldn't you just leave them there?
I would love to, but my daughter accidentally got left at school last night, so I'm already in trouble.
Okay. And also it's like 8 o'clock. I suggest you guys like begin moving
Yeah, we
towards some
retreat,
kind of
basically.
retreat.
Okay.
Yeah, Alana moves back towards Philly and says, we should get out of here. I'm hearing multiple, like more than a dozen people behind the walls gathering for an assault.
Okay, so you like throw this oil down, it shatters and it like extinguishes this small flame, and then you begin retreating. Like hollers something in a language that none of you speak. It doesn't sound like Elvish or Dwarvish or Gnomish or something. It just sounds like common, but not the same common you speak. And as you fall
Undercommon,
back,
all right.
that's just the worst. Thank you, but the worst. And as you retreat, Eleanor, one of them throws a spear at you, missing. Philly, what do you do?
Okay, so I
And
can.
for retreating, if you can all get 30 feet away from the outer wall, that's retreated.
All right.
There is
So
there is an action called dash that
doubles your
my
movement. Yeah.
Okay, I take that action and I retreat 70 feet.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, you're Philly. Yeah. Shit. Sorry. Whop. Philly is free and clear. D. D takes a shot at Carson,
Please,
the destroyer of his
I have
face.
cover, right?
You do. And your AC is
10.
10. And you have
Did-
Armor
did
of
you cast
Agathis.
Armor?
Armor of Agathis, but that only protects with temporary hit points,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's only against. Yeah. Hang on. Do you have no dexterity? Are you sure you only have 10 AC?
I have -1 dexterity.
Oh, then
My
yeah,
lead
you-
armor gives me 11 AC.
you'll most definitely hit, and you take 8 damage, and 5 of that is soaked by temporary hit points, and then you take 3 more, dropping you to 1.
1 HP.
1 of 11. Okay,
Oh
cool.
my god, please.
And then D, the one with the bow, retreats inside the large
Oh my God,
building.
Thank you.
C throws a spear after Ilana. Same shtick. Hitting. Wow.
Fuck no.
No, that's wrong. Sorry, that should be 6. That's with disadvantage. So that's 3
Oh.
plus 3 is 6. You're in the clear. But
Oh,
the
and I don't
B-
roll my lucky feet.
B does the same thing. And also misses. Raven?
The problem, I'll just say, the problem with 3D die is that there's a delay before we see the number because it's still rolling.
This is true.
Raven will cover everyone's retreat, seeing as how he can disappear in the grass pretty easy. So
I suggest
cover.
you get down from the tower though.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
coming
if
down
you
from the tower, but I'll cover everybody till you guys disappear by shooting arrows. 'Cause
okay,
Carson's
Thank you
almost
so
dead.
much.
I suggest you get out of the gateway though, the between the two towers.
so are
Can't you
you
jump?
leaping off the wall? Is that the deal?
How high
are
up?
these walls?
It's like 8
Two
feet.
and a half
It's not
Oh, I
like
can totally make
meters.
that.
okay. Make
Yeah.
an acrobatics check as you leap off the wall.
Wait, what's the damage for falling here?
Okay, you easily manage to land, roll, and keep going. So boop, and you
Don't
just
do it,
like fall
Tarzan.
back,
Go the long way.
Sorry, what's that?
and you just fall back.
I'll keep shooting because if Carson dies, I'll feel slightly bad because that'll be the second time I let him die.
Okay.
So,
So
So
which one do you shoot at?
I will shoot. I'll shoot B because he's in the middle.
No, not B. Go for it. So your like arrow thunks into the wood he's hiding behind. Carson?
Alright, I'm trying to count how far I can run. 10 feet, 15 feet, 25 feet, 30 feet. And then, where? Well, I like to go behind the wall, so there.
Cool. That's good enough. And Eleanor, what do you do? Elana?
All right, so she runs like I wanted Raven to move a little bit more, but whatever. I don't think it counts as moving out of it. So as she runs past these two palisade towers, she surreptitiously palms a bag of ball bearings and just dumps it in the space between the two towers.
So you're just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then she
Um,
uses. Oh, I guess she can't use her dash action. Yeah, that's it.
Yep. So I think Raven, you get one more shot and then we can call it a day. So if you just want to make your shot, Raven, the three on top of the tower like hunker down quite thick, and you can see the like lower gate like was starting to open, but it kind of stops seeing as you're like fleeing. And you can hear like lots of angry shouting coming from inside. But Raven, you get like one last pot shot off, and then we'll call it a day.
All right, I got it off.
Okay, so you like thunk an arrow, A, B, or C?
B.
A, B, or C?
Raven? Is he still there?
I think he said
okay.
A, but then the call.
Ah,
No,
B.
he said B.
B. Cool.
B.
So you shoot an arrow into B. 2 of 11. Cool. So I think we can kind of call it a day here.
My
Right.
heart.
Okay. So hang on. Let me hang up on people and restart the call. Okay. So is everyone back? What's going on? Let's see. Welcome everyone to the stream that has a chicken.
Can you hear me, Liz?
Yep. Yep.
I approve.
Is everyone here? Dot 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 dot. Hang on. Hold on, stream. Everything will be fine. It's totally cool. It's all good. Pay no attention to the disaster. There's nothing to see here. Just look at the jellyfish. Look at the jellyfish and be happy. The jellyfish is happy for you. The jellyfish is happy. Okay. So, Todd, you there? Kev? Todd and Kev? Maybe Todd, maybe Kev? Dunno, we're on jellyfish time. So, welcome. I mean, we're just hanging out now, you know, chilling, talking about some. You're there, Kev? Okay. Oh, I can't hear you, Mike. Oh, you're coming back. And let's see. Oh, don't worry, don't worry. It's all good. Can you hear me, by the way, PM? PJ? Skype is so stupid. It's like, what is even up with it? Do. You can hear me? We apologize for technical difficulties. Okay, let's try it now.
Hello.
Hello, PJ. We're still live. Let's see. Have we got a Kev? Have we got a
We're still
hentai?
alive.
Yep, I'm
Okay,
here.
so everyone's here. However, in the absence of a Todd has gone to perform family duties. So we're just going to have a Todd-free bit. But welcome to the end of all times. And so to sum up, you like fall back. The as you fall back, you get off a couple of pot shots, and you can tell like you've injured another one, but no more die. As soon as you get far enough away from the fort to be in the clear, you see like a group of people like run out from inside the fort and like close the outer door like solidly, and just like slam it closed. I think some of you like were trying to grab a bit of loot, and then you were kind of umming and ahhing over do we make it. So I think in the interim, you probably grabbed about 8 gold coins in like pouches and things and stuff like that. Nothing major, but enough for 2 gold coins apiece. And then we can move on to experience. You made it 3 days and a bit. It's good. It's good going. And Old Man Crazy Coot going to attack them over a gold piece. I hope it was worth it. Okay, so let's see. HGP.
Hey, they were bandits. They took our gold and gave us nothing in return. That's robbery.
Technically, they didn't take it; they were given it. But I see the distinction you're making.
I was so sad about all my preaching failed. I was so sad about it.
Okay, so
I devote my life to this god. And people refuse to listen.
for the fight at the fort, there is 7 times 25 divided by 4 divided by 2. So let me roll 20. 7 times 25 divided by 2 divided by 4. Okay. And then there are several discoveries which you have made, including the fort itself. So the fort is worth 50. Let's see what else there is. There is the battlefield, which I think is also worth 50. Battlefield. Yeah. So the battlefield is worth 50. And learning that there is a predatory fungus that lives within it is also 50. Then there is the camp that you found, the little guard post camp.
Yep.
You found that. That's also worth 50, but you didn't learn what it was there for or anything like that.
Yeah, I was like, I forgot to ask that. That's so weird.
The Sexist Barbarians.
That was another camp, I believe. Sexist barbarians. Sexist barbarians. Because the sexist barbarians was somewhere else. It wasn't that place. It was let's see. Because that was that.
Oh, you were talking about
What were the
those who were herding buffaloes.
Ah, no, not the buffalo herders.
No,
Where
not
were
the buffalo. The ones where you went in and.
no, yeah, that was the same place. Yeah,
preached
sexist buffalo, not sexist buffalo, sexist horse guards. Yep, you're quite right. Then you discovered 2 other places: the stone keep, the big stone keep, and the village. So the village and stone keep are both worth a sum for finding them, but you didn't interact with them or learn anything of special note about them.
Yeah, we just avoided
So
them.
it's just what is their raw XP value? Oh god, why do I have so many notes? I know why I have so many notes. I just moan. 29021. That's 100, and what are you? You're 29019. 50. So there's 100 for the stone keep, and 50 for the still small village. Then there's 50 for the buffalo camp, and I think that's everything.
How much is it for each person?
Let me just find out real quick. Yeah, buffalo camp. Yeah. So in total, there is 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 50 plus 100 plus 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. One too many 50s. Oh, and I didn't put the slash raw. So 400, also divided by 4, so 121 XP apiece.
All right.
Which will round up to 125 XP. So you have all gained 2 gold from looting people and
Bandit.
125 XP from the various things that you found and stuff that you learned. Thank you for a very enjoyable session. I had a great time.
Thank you too.
Sorry for the fact that
Tosha person 6.
I mean,
apologize for backseat GMing.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, if no one does it, then I'll just lie to the lot of you, and that would be bad.
It's right.
So well done.
It was a fun moment to touch a person stick.
You were getting pretty close to your objective right up until
I know.
until the combat.
So close. I've been doing some rough maths in my head, and we were like 8 hours travel away from it, roughly.
the problem with your rough maths is it's going on the directions I give you. That's a bad choice.
Yeah.
Anyway, so thank you all for coming around. This has been Beyond the Bridge, session 2. It's been good to have all you people watching online, all 2 of you. 3, maybe 3. I don't know.
It's like
Uh,
11.
11.
Uh,
Whew,
Well,
whew.
currently there's
Double
like
digits.
15 people, but back in a while ago there was like 20 something people.
It's double digits, man. Double digits. We're making it. We're making it real. So thank you all for coming.